It's time for some more practical but beautiful paper crafting. Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel, friends. Thank you so much for being here today. I truly appreciate it. Y'all know on my channel, we love to take inexpensive items and make them look like $1,000,000. But we also like to do very practical paper crafting. Paper crafting that's not only decorative, but useful. And that's what today's video is all about. And it is a cute packaging idea that I think you're going to love. It is a nesting box trio, so I'm going to flip to my overhead camera because I want you to get a closer look at this. But y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all, so easy peasy simple elegance is the name of the game today. We're going to take 3 pieces of decorative cardstock and 3 pieces of plain cardstock to turn out this beautiful nesting box trio. And I'm going to go ahead and open it so that you can see that we have a box within a box. Within a box, we have another box. So this isn't necessarily what you would give as the gift unless you wanted to, because a lot of people do like to get decorative packaging. But this is a great way. If you wanted to give a trio of something, this is a great way to do it. And this is also a great way to store these once you make them. So you can take them and just layer them inside of each other and put them away. Or if you wanted to, you can create a beautiful tower box. For me, I want to make these nesting boxes. So I am just going to open this, put this one back in, put this lid on, put it back in the largest box, and put the lid on. So our box sizes are 4 by 4, 3.5 by 3.5, and 3 by 3. So let's just go ahead and put these back in. And like I said, this is just a great little storage idea for making up some of these boxes and putting them away. You can also make these boxes to sell, but I think it's a great idea if you want to give these as a gift to put something in each one of the boxes, and that way the person is getting 3 little gifts. So here's what we're going to need to make it. I have 3 pieces of 12 by 12, and I have 3 pieces of 8 by 8. We're going to cut these down as well as cutting 2 of these down to size. So we're going to go ahead and cut these so that we can make our lids. And we are going to take these, and I have 3 pieces of 8 by 8. I am going to cut them down. One piece I will cut at 5 1/8 by 5 1/8. I'll cut the next piece at 5 5/8 by 5 5/8. And then I'll cut my final piece at 6 1/8 by 6 1/8. And these are the sizes for the lid. So we have 6 1/8 by 6 1/8, 5 5/8 by 5 5/8, and 5 1/8 by 5 1/8. Then we're going to take all of these lid pieces and we score them all at 1 inch on all 4 sides. So let's score at 1 inch on all 4 sides. All 3 pieces. We score at 1 inch on all 4 sides. All right, so now we are going to fold and burnish all of these scores. I'm going to make 1 lid with you on camera, and I'll make the other 2 lids off camera because the process is identical. So we just burnish all of those scores. And if you're new to paper crafting, y'all, this is the ideal project to practice on because making a simple box is a great beginner project. You're learning the scoring. as well as the cutting and the construction. So we have all three pieces. I'm going to go ahead and just do the larger piece with you. We'll go up to the score mark. We cut straight down, and then we angle. Go up to the score mark, cut straight down, and angle. And do this on all four sides. Of all of your pieces. So now I'm going to bring in my glue, and I'm going to add glue to all of my tabs, and we'll put this together. So we're just going to take this, put it together like this, just making sure that the corners are nice, tight, and crisp. And we do this on all four sides. That's why I think that something like this is the ideal beginner project, because it's not too complicated. And this is a process that you'll see us doing on the channel a lot. So it'll give you the opportunity for that repetition, which helps. So I'm just going to go in, get this nice and stuck. I'll do the other two lids off camera, and y'all, I'll be right back. All right, so our three lids are done, and you can see that they graduate in size. So I'm just going to put them here, and we're going to bring in this beautiful 12 by 12 paper. This paper is from Carta Bella, and it is called Rustic Elegance, and this particular pattern here is flowers. So it is a double-sided paper, nice sturdy paper, and that's what you want when you're making a box. So let's go ahead and cut out our pieces. We're going to take one piece and we keep it at 12 by 12. So that's one. Then we're going to take one piece and we make it 11 by 11. And we take one piece and we make it 10 by 10. So you're going to need three pieces. One at 10 by 10, one at 11 by 11, and one at 12 by 12. So let's start with that 10 by 10 inch piece, and let's score at 3.5 on all four sides. 3.5 on all four sides. And we're going to go ahead and score all of these so that we can do this assembly line. Then we're going to take the piece that measures 12 by 12 and we score at 4 on all four sides. Score at 4 on all four sides. And if you've made it to this point in the video, I hope that you will stick around, because the longer you watch, the more you are helping my channel on YouTube. So we're going to take that 11 inch piece and we're going to score at 3 3/4 on all four sides. So that's 3 3/4 on all four sides. All right, y'all, so in case you missed it, here is what we did. On the 10 by 10 inch piece, we scored at 3.5 on all four sides. On the 11 inch piece, we scored at 3 3/4 on all four sides. And on the 12 inch piece, we scored at 4 by 4 on all four sides. Now we're going to fold and burnish all of these pieces, and make sure that you give it a nice crisp burnishing. All right, so once you have all three folded and burnished, the box build process is going to be the same on all of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the score mark and we drag straight down, and then we're going to angle. And we do this on all four sides. So go up to the score mark, drag straight down, and angle. How deep you angle is up to you. And let's do it over here. Go up to that score mark, drag straight down, and angle. and here, and angle. Then on all of them, you want to go back and just reduce these outside flaps. And how much you reduce them is up to you. So I'll do one more on camera, and I'll do the third one off camera, and then we'll put these together. So we're going to go up to the score mark, and I'm looking on this side because for some reason I couldn't see my score mark. And then I'm going to angle. Then we do the same thing over here. Go to the score mark. And now I can see it better on this side. We're going to go to the score mark, drag straight down, and let's angle. Do the same thing over here. Go to the score mark, drag straight down, and angle. Same thing here, and angle. Then we want to reduce. And again, how much you reduce is up to you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do the third one, and I'll be right back. All right, so all three are done. Let's put them together. So I'm going to take these pieces, and we put the glue on the pieces that we reduced in size. So let's just go ahead and add our glue. Let's take this piece, smush it around in the glue, and get that stuck. Take this piece, smush it around in the glue, and get it stuck. Then I'll go in with my bone folder, making sure that I have a nice stick on this. And then we do the same thing over here. We're going to add that glue. Go ahead and fold in. Get yourself a nice little smushy stick. And then go in with your bone folder and get it stuck. And we'll do the same thing on this piece. So I'm going to add my glue. We're going to take it, smush it around, and get that nice and stuck. So there's one. Now we'll bring in this one, and y'all, we just repeat the process. So we're just going to take our glue, and we can put glue on 2 of the flaps. Then we're just going to smush that glue around because we want to get a nice stick. Do the same thing over here. Smush that glue around so that you can get a nice stick. And now we go in and we get it stuck. We'll do the same thing over here. Let's just take our glue, put some glue right here, as well as some glue right here. Now I'm going to fold over, get that one stuck, and then I'll get this one stuck. And let's go in with the bone folder, getting a nice little stick on this. And then let's do our last one. So let's take that glue, put that glue on this piece, put our glue on this piece, get it stuck, get this stuck, smush it around, making sure my corners are nice, tight, and crisp. Let's go ahead, get that stuck like that. And now I'll take my glue. We can place some glue here, as well as some glue right here. I'll go ahead and fold over, and then I'll just match it to my pieces. And then I'll match it here. Let's smush it around just a little bit to make sure that it's nice and stuck. And let's go on the inside and get that nice and stuck. So now we have our 3 boxes and we have our 3 lids. Moment of truth. Let's take those lids, put them on the box like that. let's test this one out. Nice fit. And let's test this one out. Nice fit. So now we can take this one, put it in this one, put the lid on, put this one inside of this one, and put the lid on. Look at how well that fits. And now we have another beautiful set of nested boxes. So I do want to take a decorative piece and just put it here on the front. And I'm putting this here just to give you an idea of a way that you can use these. You can actually dress each box in this trio, but I have a sticker and I am just going to peel away some of that backer. I don't want to peel all of it, so I'm just going to pull away like that. And I'm going to take this piece and we're going to put it right there. So let's remove the lid so that I can make sure that I have it nice and stuck. And now we can put our lid back on our nesting boxes. So I'm going to go ahead again and take these out so that you can see our little trio of boxes. I think they're adorable. I think they're practical, but adorable. And you can take these and you can dress them up however you want. And like I said, you can very easily turn this into a tower box trio. Let me see if I can hold that. If you want. But I want mine to be a nesting box trio. So isn't that just adorable? We can go through these two and add decorative elements to them as well before we nest them or before we tower them. So it's boxes two ways. Totally up to you, but it's a trio set. And you can use these to give wonderful little gifts to someone. So I'm going to bring this set back in because I thought that they were just adorable as well. Let me see if I can slide these over a little bit. I'm not going to take these out because I don't have enough room to show you all 6 of these. But you can see big, medium, small. Take them and nest them the way that we've done here, or take them and stack them. Completely up to you. I love tower boxes because I think they're just so elegant. But in this case, I wanted mine to be nesting boxes, so that is how I would be using these, and that is how I will be using these. So I hope that you have enjoyed this fun, quick, and easy way that we can take 6 pieces of paper, decorative or not, and make this beautiful project. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, all day, every day, y'all, this is what we do, and this is how we do it, and I would love for you to be a part of it. So hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you will know when I upload a new video. As always, my beautiful crafty friends, please be safe, be kind, and be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.